Habaragani, my friends. What's the news? What's the news? Well, the news is today is Kwanzaa Day 4, Ujamaa. Again, for me, the most important week of the year. When the edges of the years meet, December 26th through to January 1, where we use this time to reprogram, to replan, to organize our lives into the brand new year using this wonderful construct called Kwanzaa. And we continue our life, we continue sharing to make sure that we bring more people along the path. When something is worth sharing, you do it.
Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. The first day of Kwanzaa, we call it Umoja, unity, unity. The second day of Kwanzaa, Ujamaa, self-determination. The third day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujamaa, collective work and responsibility. The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujamaa, cooperative economics. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Leah, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it creativity, creativity. The last day of Kwanzaa, we say Imani, that's what we call faith. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Celebration.
And as we do each day, we review, we take you through the 7 days. But how about a little review of the days gone so far? Day one was Umoja, reminding you that unity is not the same as uniformity. Important that we evaluate all the entities we have been and wish to be united with as we go into the new year. Your family, your work group, your tribes. Does unity continue or you want to make some evaluation and some adjustment? Day two was Kuchichagulia, self-determination. Again, be careful. Your own sense of purpose. Are you living your dharma, what you were put here to do? How about your ikigai, wonderful Japanese construct? Are you doing what you love? One. Two, are you good at it? Three, does the world need it? Four, will you get paid for it? Those are the four components that make the process work. Hmm? Yesterday was day three, Ujamaa, collective works and responsibility, where we talked about building and maintaining our own community together, making our sisters and brothers' problems our problem, and we solve them together. I ended with what I call Ujima Supreme. Ask yourself these two questions. If there was an emergency, medical or otherwise, in the middle of the night, who could you call? B, who would you respond to if they called you? Are you satisfied with the answers that you have come up with? If not, I think you need to do some adjustment in terms of your approach to collective works and responsibility. Hmm? Today, December 29, day 4, Ujamaa, cooperative economics. Hmm? To build and maintain our own stores and shops and other business, and also to profit from them together. So much of our life has been that other people profit. We just provide labor. Hmm? It's about time we flip that script. We need to move forward. We need to get much better up the food chain with this process. Hmm? Nelson Mandela says money won't create success, but the freedom to make it will. So clearly, there must be a reward system that we can all put in and we all get out. We all can benefit. More people talking about black enterprise. Huh? More and more persons are realizing that we really have to own the means of production, but we can't do it based on the same models that enslaved us, that exploited us. We have to do better, and we can do better. We go back to some pioneering work. We look at what Maulana Julius Nyerere, so that there are more important things in life than amassing riches. And if the pursuit of wealth clashes with things like human dignity and social equality, the latter must be given priority. We have work to do. Our sister Wangabe Mahati, our task is to expand democratic space in which ordinary citizens can make decisions on their own behalf to benefit their community, their country, and the environment that sustains them. We can do more, we can do better. We're not just here to be hewers of wood and carriers of water. We have to do better. The earth provides enough, folks. The earth provides enough. Everyone can be fed. So we have to find a way. Going into the new year, how are we going to make the pie larger, make it more equitable, reduce the exploitation, cooperative economics? Huh? Do you realize that cooperative business processes are still alive and well in the 21st century? Hmm? Sometimes you think about local food co-ops and so on, but there are many businesses, even right in the United States, that have been run as co-ops. And we really have to start looking at alternative to the exploited model. Huh? What's a co-op? A co-op is a business organization owned by and operated for the benefits of the members. Profits are distributed among the members. Those who put in get out. Co-ops can be a for-profit or a not-profit. The co-op runs similar to a corporation because members purchase shares, elect a board of directors. However, it differs from a corporation because typically each member gets one vote. Members of a co-op can be individuals, can be families, can be business, you name it. There's an organization called the International Cooperative Alliance and National Cooperative Business Association. It defines a co-op very simple: a group of people with a specific need who work together to create a company that meets the need. The cooperative movement dates back to the mid 19th century, and we can find there's so many ways in which they function. The 21st century corporate emphasize equality, concerns about people, concern about the planet, and we all make profit and we share the process. Hmm? We share in it. Some of the things that people don't realize is are really corps, mutual insurance company. What does the word mutual mean? Hmm? Because it is owned by the policy owners, not stockholders. Credit unions. In the United States, there are a number of rural electrical power co-ops. They provide power, but it's owned collectively. Consumer food buying groups are also forms of co-ops. So we can find ways. Sunkist, big entity, owned by and operated for the members and the growers. Cooperative buying clubs. Ace Hardware, formed in 1922, is a co-op. So we really have to start looking at this process broader. It can't just be business as usual as we look forward. Housing co-ops, very different from a cooperative in terms of people join to own and control housing and other related community facilities. So we really need to rethink some of these things, folks. Cooperative economics. We can find more productive, profitable, and progressive ways of owning the means of production. Youth co-ops, workers co-ops. We can do better. Absolutely can do better. There's some pros and cons of the cooperative model. Pro, it lowers the cost by buying in bulk. There's common production from loss so that we all share the loss. Con, less opportunity for outside investors because they can't gain control. All right. So someone can't just come in with a big money and buy everybody out and kick everybody out. But the other side is some people lack interest over time. So it has to keep growing, more members coming in. So we can do better. We can rethink the systems that we have created. And what Ujamaa tells us, the whole concept of cooperative economics. We can build together, we can benefit together.
Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. The first day of Kwanzaa, we call it Umoja, unity, unity. The second day of Kwanzaa, Ujamaa, self-determination. The third day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujamaa, collective work and responsibility. The fourth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Ujamaa, cooperative economics. The fifth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Leah, purpose, purpose. I have a purpose. The sixth day of Kwanzaa, we call it Boomba, creativity, creativity. The last day of Kwanzaa, we say Imani, that's what we call faith. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration. Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa, celebration.
Yes, friends, we've completed one more day, huh? One more day of the process. I want to thank you for sharing with us. And look, join me again tomorrow as we continue the next days. On the same source that you're viewing this and sharing this, you can go back to look at the other days in terms of what we have talked about. But today, the focus is on Ujamaa, cooperative economics. What can we do to collectively benefit from our efforts? Own the means of production, and we collectively benefit from it. So, till we meet again, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. The most important week of the year, Kwanzaa.